asking for the third thing. You're like, what's the third thing? You've done something good and someone benefited from it. The third thing is the recognition, the parade, the appreciation, the credit, the payback. It's such a powerful concept. And I think about it not just in when you do someone a favor, but when you do anything. So, you went to the gym and you had a great workout. The third thing is you check the mirror in 6 months and you have a six-pack, or you work really hard on a project and then a large check comes into your bank account, or you find out where you land on the bestseller list or whatever. That's the third thing. But if you can get to a place where you do the thing and you get the enjoyment, the satisfaction, the appreciation, the landing of the thing, it is received by the world, it benefits someone, and you just go, that's enough.
Well, welcome to this Labor Day Monday live. What a nice way to start, huh? We're sitting down. Everybody's enjoying probably the day. Today's a beautiful day too, not too hot. Mike, what do you think of Ryan Holiday's little clip there?
It
touched you.
No. Well, touched me. I mean, I understood it, but the thing is, the way I looked at it is I never look for the third thing.
Well, okay.
I just don't. I think that looking for the third thing can someone leave you for deception in some sense. Like you do something for somebody and you're expecting them to say thank you or to recognize or whatever, and then they don't, and you're like, Well,
isn't it not the same as when we say we need to disconnect from the result?
Yeah. It's
kind of the same thing here.
Yeah, if I do something, I'm doing it out of the kindness of me doing it, not because I expect something in return. And I think it's the same thing.
So I have an idea.
Yeah.
As of today, I'll stop paying you for your work because you get great sense of helping and giving, right?
Sure.
All right, we got a deal. So super excited about this, Mike. On Wednesday, in 2 days, we're going to have Jay, because he's off right now. Of course, it's Labor Day. No, he's not. Monday, it's Wednesday, the 4th of September at 10 a.m. We're going to do a webinar. Now, this webinar is not something we usually do for everybody, but we're opening it up to everyone because we want to what? Give without expecting anything back, except you're improving on your social media. So it's about social media. It's about creating content. It's about understanding social media also. It's from the basic stuff of, I don't even know what social media is. There's no stupid questions. This is for everyone.
Yeah.
I know what social media is. I consume a ton of it. I do some content here and there, but I'm not really seeing the results. I'm not getting business from it. Or I want to generate leads. I know, Etienne, you have a leads program. It's a great program. You get pre-qualified leads and all. How did you do that? How did you learn to do that? Can you share some stuff with us?
Yeah.
And yes, Mike, that's what we're going to do. So on the 4th of September, 10 a.m., you have to register, though, for this. And you get to watch it when you want, which is the beauty of doing these webinars. You don't even have to be there on the 4th at 10. Maybe you have an appointment. Hopefully you do. Maybe you have a notary's appointment.
I think it's great because I think that a lot of people, I'm getting a lot of phone calls of people wanting to work with social media. They don't know where to get started. They might not necessarily feel comfortable in just splurting out the question for one reason or another, but now you're going to be in a position to have all these questions answered. And even though you're watching it in a webinar, if you're not being able to get there while it's happening live, you're still going to be able to ask your questions, and we'll be able to give you the positive feedback that comes with it.
Yes, Mike, and there's 16 weeks left until 2025, which seems like it just flew by this year. And you need to start working on your social media. You all know, we've talked about it. You've heard it from other experts in the industry and all other industries that social media is no longer an option. It's a must. So you got to get going. So we're doing all of this. And plus, but what's best part of it all? You know what it is, Mike?
What is it?
It's free.
It is.
It's free. So take advantage, register. The link is down below. Click it, just put your email, and then watch it whenever you want. Hopefully you're there at 10 so you can ask the question. That would be better, right?
It would be better.
What else we got going on? We've got a fantastic program, if I may say so myself. This is something that evolved from, we started a thing about a year and a half ago where we were trying to help the brokers even do better with their business by generating opportunities for them, doing these trainings. More or less, I hate to use the word, but the conventional way of helping brokers out, right?
Yeah.
But it evolved into, I really like Apple. I like the intuitiveness of the platforms.
Yeah.
The
user friendliness.
Yes. And so I said, hey, why can't we do that for real estate, for the brokers to develop their business, grow their business, but in a super easy way where you're in the perfect environment. So we call it the MG Plus program. What does that mean? Well, here you go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You gotta write this down because it's
ready.
a lot of stuff.
It's forever changing.
It is forever changing because I want to keep adding more value. So you're thinking to yourself, well, there's no way in hell I shouldn't be doing this if you're not happy with your business. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what do I have to say about that? You get to work with me and Mike, but me. Every day we are there with you in person to work on your real estate business. What do? We talk about all the traditional prospecting you can think of. Just listed, just sold, for sale by owners, expireds. What am I missing?
Well,
straight cold call, working your database, nurturing relations, all the traditional stuff, sending ad mails. What's the frequency? How much? This, that. But the most exciting thing for me is that not just that, we're going to look at the digital way. So all of the digital stuff. How do we generate leads online? How do we nurture online through automation with automation on CRMs and AI and all of the digital side of the business that no one talks about.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about what we do and how you can implement it in your day-to-day as a real estate broker. We're going to have a private Facebook group where we talk to each other quite substantially. Now, I will reach out to you if you want at 4 a.m. to wake you up, to motivate you. When I'm at the gym, I'm going to pump you up. I have to do that for myself. You smile. What, do you find it funny?
Well, I don't know everybody is going to want to wake up at 4 a.m.
No, but that's not for them. I want the guys and girls out there that need that kick in the butt, that need that motivation. You need it. You all need it. We all need it. Jay, the other day, was posting something about going to the gym, and it pushed me. It's like, oh, shit, he's doing it. I'm going to do it. So that's the idea with this group. So 24/7, Mike and I and some other members of the team are going to be there for you, motivating you, keeping you accountable. Okay, now I'm not done. So what also you get with this is, what's the hardest part of being a real estate broker right now? Well, one of the hardest part is
getting clients.
That's not where I was going, but yes. Social media management, creating content and managing your social media accounts. We do it for you. No more. You don't even have to do the training with Jay. You just get to enjoy the benefits of us doing it for you. It's a win-win.
It's amazing. Now, my question is, how many people will have the opportunity to do this? Because we know we can't take everything.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a good point. Well, I'm not done with all the benefits, though, so I'm going to keep going with the benefits.
All right.
Because there's the most exciting one to come. If that wasn't enough, no signs to pay, we supply them. No marketing of listing properties, we supply them. I'm talking about not just like headshots. I'm talking about lifestyle pictures, lifestyle videos. You follow us on social media. You see what we do. We're the best business cards. We're the best agency in the whole province of Quebec with our content and our social media and our followers. No one else has what we have. So you can see this is what you're going to get as a real estate broker. And not just that, Mike, I'm still going to add some more stuff. You get pre-qualified leads. Pre-qualified buyers, sellers, investors handed to you. So as you're learning all of these things, as we're working 5 days a week together, you're also getting the business given to you. Plus, we run your social media. We create content with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's the best environment that you can be in, especially if you're starting out as a broker, or even if you're an experienced broker that's not getting the results that you would want to get. I think this is going to be very powerful for you to be able to boost your current business from where you are right now.
My social media grew my business by 4 times. 4 times. That is huge.
Yeah.
That is huge. So do the math. You're at 50,000. What's 4 times 50?
200.
You're at 250.
1 million.
You're at 73,672. I got you, Mike. So you were asking a great question. How many people can we do this with? Well, it's not with, how many can we really do this with? You can't be a big group because you need that one-on-one. You're not going to learn nothing if we're a group.
If we're too many, it'll dilute what you're getting.
So if this is something
that it's more personalized.
Absolutely. Sorry to cut you off. I get so excited about this program. I think this is the best thing that ever happened to real estate in the whole country. I don't know of anybody else that's doing all of this and giving it all like that.
There's no way.
There's just too much out there. Is it going to last forever? Probably not, because this is a lot. But if you're interested, if you know yourself and you know that this is what you need, and you all do need this, reach out, book, apply, because we need to know that you're interested so we can pick and choose who's going to be doing this. So you don't have to be a Mellor Group broker, but it certainly will help.
And I want to add something else. The best part of actually doing this is the fact that, like it said, there's only 17 weeks left till the end of the year. So if you get started now, you're going to have a really good start to next year. And next year, we do expect interest rates to continue to roll down lower, which means that next year should be even better than this year. So if you already get started now, you'll already have the momentum going.
All right, so 16 weeks until 2025. Don't waste one more minute. You're probably right now relaxing because it's Labor Day Monday. Reach out by text message or call us at 438-834-8177. 438-834-8177. You have to do this. I can't do more than what we're doing right now. Now it's up to you to take the action of reaching out to us and saying, help me out, please, and you won't regret it. All right, next up, Mike, it's Labor Day. What the hell is Labor Day? Why do we even celebrate Labor Day?
Well, Labor Day for real is to celebrate people's work. It's actually, no, seriously, it's to celebrate.
Really?
It's to celebrate workers. I actually checked out to find out what the definition was, and it says that it's the day of rest for recognition for workers.
Okay.
It celebrates the progress of improving workers' rights. Now,
I got something to say to that.
In North America and also in Canada, we look at it as being that one holiday that actually marks the end of the summer and the beginning of the fall and the rest that comes with it.
So Labor Day, Mike, in my opinion, should be something that, yes, you celebrate the employees after they've done what you said, like a long amount of time consistently produce good work. That's my own definition, right? I'm interpreting what you said.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, I'm going to give you a last example. I started working out more seriously. It's now 3 months, almost. Very consistently. Like, I didn't skip no days, and I feel amazing. I look amazing if you look at me right now. I mean, I can tell that
you're amazing.
But the point is this. Now today, maybe only today, I'm going to maybe, but I might not do it, celebrate that with maybe a glass of wine.
Okay.
But you see the difference between the glass of wine once every 3 months or once every 6 months versus, a celebration every week. I think most people, they have the Saturday, they have the Sunday, they have the Labor Day, there's always something. There's construction holidays, there's what's the next thing? Action Grasse, the rentrée scolaire, every week there's a celebration. So you're self-employed. Does Labor Day count for you? I say no. You got to keep going. If you're not happy with your business, if you're happy, everything's going great, then hey, go ahead. Take as much time as you want off. You deserve it. All right. What else? Up next, we've got reactions.
Blame anything. You have a really good chance to do your best at whatever you're doing. If you say, oh, I didn't get enough sleep last night, or I didn't eat right this morning, or my partner's not good, the minute you give that power, you've given yourself a reason not to do well. It's almost like that movie Old Yeller. I showed that to my son. At the end of that movie, the dog dies that he kind of first doesn't like and then he's really attached to. And the dad comes home with a new horse, there's puppies, there's a girl that might like him, and he's just focused on the dog that died. And the dad says, you got to forget it. He says, how do you forget something like that? He says, well, I don't mean that you forget it. You got to mourn it. You have to honor it. But once it's over with, there becomes a point where it's not constructive to dwell on it. And if you focus on the bad, everything in your life goes bad. You don't notice the new dog, the new horse.
A lot of basking, I call it. You remember when we talked, Mike? Sometimes I say, the young brokers, you get disappointed. It's normal. You get a deal, it falls through. You thought you were getting a listing, it doesn't go as you planned. All kinds of scenarios. Yeah. I had a bad year. I had a bad month. I had a bad this. I had a bad that. It's all me. But then you stay in that zone too long. It's I'm not saying to dismiss it completely. You gotta.
But I think it's the reverse too. Sometimes some people had 3 good years and goes, oh, it used to be so good back then. It was so good. It was this and that. And I think that a lot of times people don't realize that you don't live in the past. The future doesn't belong to you. All you have is now. So what you have to do is now. That's the only thing that counts. Really.
Beautiful stuff, Mike. It came from deep inside. Deep inside. I think it's very hard to do, yes, but I think that you have to be conscious of it. So I think this is good that these people like Vince Vaughn, which is a great actor,
But
reminds
more
us of
importantly,
that.
I also want to add is the fact that people are constantly thinking about the future or
Yes.
living in the past, they don't get to enjoy what's happening in the present. And it could affect everything that you're doing, including the people that you're working with, because you're not taking the time to enjoy what you have or what you're presently doing, as opposed to live for tomorrow or, live in the past.
I'm looking for. I'm sorry. I'm listening to what you're saying. I bought this book, which I'm going to get tomorrow. It's called The Mind Magic. So this was written by a
Science?
neurologist,
Neurologist?
and it's about the neuroscience of manifestation and how it changes everything. Now, why am I saying this? Because it's kind of what we're talking about. Was not ever a believer in manifestation just by but listen to what I'm saying, by just hoping and putting pictures in that. But this guy, he goes the scientific way. So I heard a podcast with him, and now I'm going to read his book. But what he says is that it's actually been studied and proven that, and now I'm giving you the very quick version here, but if you're in the right state, the right environment, and you see the future as you wish to see it, the connections are being made in some part of your brain. And so it does work. It's been proven. Now, go back to the video of Vince Vaughn and all that. I think it's all interconnected. If you stay in the negativity, you're connecting these parts of your brain, the neurons, or whatever it's called.
Oh, you bring that negative energy.
Yeah.
And it'll reflect in the way that you work. It'll reflect in the people that surround you. They say that even when you're talking on the phone,
they say,
that a smile can be heard.
Yes, true.
So which means that it comes back to the point that if you put positive energy is attractive. So a lot of people will gravitate towards it. The same way that somebody walks in with a cloud on their head, and everybody feels it.
Now, I know you believe in self, what's the word? You give yourself a positive sentences. I am the best. No.
Positive affirmations.
Don't you do that when you're in the car? You once told me that.
The positive affirmations. I mean, I used to do it a lot. I don't do it as much anymore because it's very repetitive. And,
well, that's the whole point. It's to
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you more information on that book as I read it to see if I think it's great. Personally, I'm going to apply it. I want to apply it. I know I sometimes think of negative things.
You don't have a vision board?
I have one. Yeah. I have one. But that's why I want to learn the science behind it to see well, what am I doing wrong, if anything, and we'll share that with you. Some positive stuff. We're in what you said. It's summer's over officially, apparently, through this today's Labor Day thing. Good time and best time right now to update your pictures and your videos for your lifestyle content on social media. Oftentimes, you guys are asking us, well, what's the content? I don't have any listings. I don't have business. None of that is important. It's you. You're the brand. Yeah. So you have to be seen on social media. So pictures and videos of you in non-professional, like not headshots, but just you talking to someone, you walking down the street, you getting out of your car, you showing up at a property, you looking at a butterfly and smiling and talking to yourself, or whatever it is that you do, you have to put that forward. So we are offering a session. We do that. Unlimited pictures, unlimited videos for a certain amount of time spent with my team.
And you keep them all.
We do not do like most companies where it's like, okay, you pick 5 out of the whatever 25 that was taken. If we take 152 because you're disciplined and you listen to Jay, then you can keep the 150 pictures. And so that creates a ton of content for you, and you have it for the rest of your life because you can use it next year unless you change substantially physically.
Yeah.
But then you just get another session. So there you go. All that is for a nominal fee. It's tiny fee. If you're interested in that, I don't think no one can do it for the price we charge. It's $497, excuse me. But we have limited space. We can't do that forever. There's only a few weeks. How many weeks would you say, Jay, we have to do this for? No, I mean, before the leaves start falling and all that. 6 weeks. So that's how many sessions? 12 at best. So 12 people-ish. 18 max, Jay's saying, if you don't hear what he's saying. So 18 of you can get that, and you should get that. You got to be ready for 2025. We said it, 16 weeks left. Mike, do you want to add anything else?
No, I'd like to wish everybody a wonderful Labor Day.
All right, go to your barbecues, enjoy the sun, it's beautiful, and we'll see you tomorrow or whenever we see you.
Take care.